Hello, Earth Angel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for joining me here for this collective reading. Today is Friday's love reading. This is, however, a timeless reading, so whenever you land here, there are likely messages here for you. But we focus today, once a week, on love. We tune into your love life, and of course we will get other messages if they want to come through. But the main thing is we're kind of tuning into the energy that is, Spirit wants you to call to your attention for the week, basically, whatever that is, and love. And I say that just because we do it weekly, but you are welcome to take it however it resonates for you. And I thank you for joining me here. And if you're returning, thank you so much for your energy exchange, likes, all of your likes and comments, and subscribing. Thank you. If you're new, I hope you enjoy this reading and you'll consider joining us on this channel so you can get more of this goodness and more Friday love readings. So I do have a second channel that is focused on love readings and self-love readings and relationships, and that that link is in the description box below. That is Aphrodite's Oracle. And I'm not posting a whole lot there right now, but I am posting there. So if you'd like to subscribe there, I would love to have you there too. Okay, let's get into what's going on for you right now. What is the energy here for this beautiful Earth Angel that is tuned in, this beautiful soul? Intuition, heart song, telepathy, inner knowing. What else? Confusion, just as we say inner knowing. Sorry, that's why I laughed. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, and unsure. Let's get one more. One more, please, Spirit. Longing. Craving, aching, wanting. On the back of the deck, we have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Okay, so I feel like this is very interesting, especially with when I was setting up for your reading. By the way, as we get into the energy check, if these messages don't resonate with you and it might not be your reading, and that's totally fine. I do have many other readings, even other Friday love readings that you can look into that might be more resonant with you. But anyway, what I'm seeing here is there's confusion right now, and there is a longing because there's this deep inner knowing. I feel like you have a very strong psychic connection or intuitive connection, a connection through your heart, through your energy with someone, but there is not a lot happening in the real world, or in the real world, so to speak, in the 3D right now, in the physical world. There's somebody is watching the other and unsure. So we're going to get more information around this. What's this? Heart fog, mixed signals, blocked emotions, and messed up. So yeah, there's this part of the reason this confusion is here is because this intuition is here, because I think this is about you. Flip the energies if needed, because the energies are fluid often in these situations. But I'm sensing that you are feeling that there's something here, and you feel the longing, and this is bringing on all this confusion because there's mixed signals and this energy of resistance. And what's interesting is when I was setting up for your reading and I pulled your tarot cards and I was shuffling them, I got chills, and I was told to look on the back of the deck, and I looked, and here's the Wheel of Fortune. So this is number 10. It's about endings and beginnings, but it's, often to me about a portal, an opening, an opportunity that comes through the ending of some sort of confusion often, into a new understanding that shifts the wheel. that turns things. And this, I feel, is a positive shift. Like luck is on your side, destiny. This is a destined situation. And you know that intuitively too, which is part of why you are frustrated with this confusion of this holding back, this other person. Like I said, take it as it resonates. Maybe a few of you are the one holding back, but somebody is holding back here, and things are about to change. Like there's something that might even, it's going to be for the positive, but it might be out of your control, or feel out of your control. The Ace of Swords, yeah. Some truth is about to come to light here. So let's keep those for now and take these also. So, whoops. Let me put these over here. I also want to get one more energy piece out from the romantic angels before we dive into the tarot. So you know how this is resonating for you, what the situation is between you and this person. Let's get a little more information. What's the energy here for this Friday love reading? Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. She's smelling the roses. One more. Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. I was getting that even from the attraction card. It was like something about, you know, bringing your energy back to you. If there's confusion here, if the other person is giving you mixed signals or you're giving mixed signals, blocked emotions, or feeling like somebody messed up, it's if you haven't already, there's this, even if your intuition is telling you, you know, that there's something here. It's on the back of the deck. Love yourself first. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, Spirit. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So for this moment that this reading meets you, you're being guided to really focus on yourself, to free yourself from any kind of longing or confusion, to try to bring your energy back to the now moment and back to the things you enjoy. And trust your intuition and trust, and look at that, after that, you deserve love. You are lovable. Trust that you are lovable and trust that you deserve love, absolutely. But also, for now, bring the focus onto you, because that allows for this shift, this breakthrough to happen. Get rid of the lighter. Okay, let's see. Let's get more. Not the easiest energy to be in unless you're really good at detachment. You know, some people have been going through these kind of patterns for a while, but this does look like, you know, another opportunity to develop more self-love right now and free yourself from any beliefs within you that create confusion, longing, or wanting, that make you believe that you don't have everything within you need to create the life that you want, and, you know, with or without someone else, which is, you know, easier said than, but especially if somebody's bringing you confusion, you know, that's something to consider. And if they're meant to come out of that, I'm hearing that the most powerful way you can bring that back is by loving yourself, because that just will radiate out and create a magnetic effect for either this person or someone new. I feel like these cards wanted to come out. The Ten of Wands. Maybe you've been feeling burdened by this. Like this is something, this confusion's been heavy. The longing is heavy. Six of Swords. Yeah, you're being guided to shift you know, to put down the weight and to shift your thoughts, like to allow yourself to move towards peace, away from the confusion, away from feeling like there's something that you can't have. But I feel like this is difficult because it's pulling on you. I think the energy of this other person, I really feel that for most of you, this is the case. Like I said, flip the energies if needed. But I feel like you feel this like inner knowing and this connection to this person. But for whatever reason, it's either you or them. There's this resistance here, and they're watching you for sure. Maybe you're watching them too. However, that's possible without it being weird or dangerous. I'm not talking about that kind of situation. I'm not reading for something like that. But this mixed signals, blocked emotions, like I said, we're going to get more into it, but there's a desire here to bring peace of mind, to let go of the burden of this longing and of this confusion. So let's see what else. And there is a change coming. Remember, that was the first thing. And just as I say that, the world comes out. And I meant to say this earlier, the fixed signs. And now that you have the world too, that's more fixed energy. And this, you are completing a cycle here of confusion, and you're going to, I feel, bring yourself into a place more of knowing. You're going to free yourself. This is exactly what's happening. This is the cycle that's shifting, and maybe you're really feeling yourself move into it this week. And the fixed signs, so this reading is for any and all signs, but the energy here is the fixed energy with the Wheel of Fortune in the world, and that is all the elements represented with Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo. So we have that strong here, fixed energy. So this is happening, this shift for you. You're going to free yourself from whatever this confusion is, whatever this resistance is. If you're the one in this energy feeling blocked and resistant, and you're just too afraid to step forward, then the message is love yourself more, like continue to love yourself and free yourself from the fears, whatever's blocking you. You know, do that healing work. You're completing this cycle and you're about to free yourself so that you can move forward. And with this energy of knowing, inner knowing, and knowing that you're lovable and that you deserve love. For others of you, you are completing a cycle with someone who is in this energy of being afraid and suppressed with blocked energies. You're letting yourself out of this cycle because it was burdensome, and it was bringing you like mental distress and emotional upset. So there's two different messages here. Interesting. Ooh. I'm not going to take all of these, but that was interesting. So we have the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Emperor, and the Six of Pentacles. There's a desire here to build and to come together into happiness and to take action and to have a relationship of, or, you know, a connection of equal give and take, something like that is, for some of you, with a divine masculine, you know, take it as it resonates, not necessarily gender, but some of you, it's like you want happiness, and yeah, you want to build with someone who is grounded and can take charge of things. It can give and you know, have that equal give and take, like I said, and who is a solid partner to build with. So this is the desire, you know, of course, ultimately. And I think with You Deserve Love here, this is something that's coming to light for you with this Ace of Swords, is you completing a cycle where you were suppressed, or someone or other people were suppressed. And I'm hearing now too, if you were dating people who were in this energy of being blocked and suppressed, it was just in a way mirroring your own issues as well. So it creates a lot of confusion and pain, but this is the cycle you're completing, which is really exciting. The wheel is about to turn. There's a breakthrough here. You're starting to see this all clearly, what you actually want. And what you actually deserve. As I see the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands, you deserve attraction. You deserve someone who sees, lights you up, and makes you feel attractive and alive and happy and excited and free. Like, not, you know, even free within connection, within commitment, however that resonates for you. I'm not even saying like not like committed or not monogamous. That's the word I'm looking for. But just like free to be you, free to shine your light, you know, loved and accepted for this, like a lot of attraction. And then this is like building a home together, building a relationship, building a marriage in some cases, a life, a family, a portal to building this happiness that we saw with those cards that jumped out. So completing this cycle, look at the world's right in the middle under free yourself. So it's like you are releasing yourself from burdensome thoughts and behaviors and emotions where you weren't acting in ways where you felt confident and deserving of love. You've been healing yourself and shining your light. You're starting under love yourself first with the Queen of Wands. Again, whether you're male or female, you're starting to come into this place of confidence and self-assurance, an energy where you enjoy celebrating life and the things that you create in your life, however that looks, and building upon that. That's what is change. This is about to change. This is exciting. This is coming in as you free yourself, as you love yourself first. So, you know, for some of you, take it as it resonates. It's, you know, with someone that you're already with, you're working this out with, like as you complete this cycle and free yourself, things like, you know, builds into this more committed energy, this new celebration of foundation and happiness and a portal to like a happier connection. Or, you know, else you're letting go of something that was confusing and blocked in the past. Or you're releasing these tendencies within yourself and you're learning to love yourself and shine your light and celebrate yourself and celebrate life. And this attracts in exactly what you're looking for. Look, strength, attraction again. Strength on the back of the deck, more Leo energy. So more of a message of confidence, that you're coming into your light and your confidence. And you're having this strength to overcome whatever resistance and blocked energies are within you. And that will either allow who you're connected to shift and open up into this energy and build with you as well, or it will give you the strength to move on. Choose yourself, love yourself, and attract in someone who reflects that kind of strength, that kind of passion, that kind of attraction and excitement that you can build a life together in and celebrate a life together with. I really feel like this is the energy that's moving for you this week. Like it's either something you're thinking about or it's something that you're directly experiencing this week is what Spirit's wanting to talk to you about. The Knight of Pentacles. I just heard, don't be afraid to grow slowly and build slowly with someone, to plant the seeds and to take your time and to really enjoy the journey of you and of discovering you and loving you in the process. Even like I just heard for life, like even that will continue to light this passion and keep you vibrant and happy. You're completing a cycle where you felt trapped and burdened, where you maybe didn't receive the love you deserve, and you're looking towards the future now, and the things, luck is on your side, destiny is on your side, things are changing. There's some sort of breakthrough happening. You know what I want to know? So you have a lot of Leo energy here, a lot of that fire energy in general. So you're being inspired this week in this energy of freeing yourself and loving yourself and really attracting in what you deserve, the exact kind of relationship or foundation that you want. Please tell me more about this wheel and the Ace of Swords. What is this about? The Five of Cups. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, strong energy, but water energy, emotional, grief, pain, regret, sadness. So there's a loss from the past. That's the shift. That's the breakthrough. There's a feeling of regret. There's a feeling of sadness. There's a feeling of, yeah, all of that. This energy can definitely come from, so you either regret or someone else is regretting. But there's this sadness that's what is clearing with the Ace of Swords. We're going to get more though. Tell me a little bit more about this, please. Some sort of disappointment. Yeah, interesting, because I don't even have the cards in reverse in this deck, but the Ace of Pentacles came out in reverse. One more, please. Whoa, whoa. The Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and Death. Wow. Five of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, number 12, Pisces energy, and Death, Scorpio energy. A lot of water here now all of a sudden. So, wow. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. This says it all. So, just more confirmation for you. What's shifting? What you're going to, the truth is coming out around, or you're going to see the light around, or you're going to see through and will create a change, or as the change happens, is this whatever happened in the past, this regret, this sadness that was a lost opportunity, something like a relationship that was lost, or something didn't even get off the ground, an opportunity of some sort was lost. And it made you feel incredibly sad. There's so much message here about confidence. And so this is about feeling low in self-esteem, in that lack energy. Remember, I was saying that in the beginning with this energy of longing. It's like longing for something, feeling like you don't have what you need. There's so much sadness and loss, and even maybe take it as it resonates, a sense of rejection or abandonment here. So some of you either felt abandoned or like you had to leave someone else in this way. And it left you feel, but I really feel for most of you, you are the one who felt, well, it could have gone either way, honestly. But you've been going through a time of transformation, of healing. You've taken a time out. You see how this person is in a different position than upright, and the light is under her head. She's gaining enlightenment. She's gaining a new perspective on what happened. And it's creating a transformation, a healing. And with this Death card, Scorpio energy of healing, going into the pain and the shadow and bringing it to the light, healing it, learning from it, forgiving it, whatever the situation. But it's like as you heal, as you shift your perspective from this pain of abandonment or rejection or being left out, I really, like whatever the lost opportunity, I can feel that it's been hard. So it required this time out, this time to really heal and gain a new perspective. And as this new perspective comes in and that aligns with that Ace of Swords, it creates a breakthrough energy that creates transformation. And so this old self and this old energy is able to die. That's the Death energy. It's able to be released and let go of, and just like, you know, with soil brought back to the earth to be regenerated and alchemized into a rebirth. And so now that is what we're seeing here, because these cards were clarifying the Ace of Swords and the Wheel. We're seeing a rebirth. That is what's shifting. That is a destined shift for you. So know that whatever, I really feel with you deserve love here in this attraction card. Free yourself, love yourself first. I'm sensing intuitively, at least, that this has been for you, or will be this week. I think this is probably more of has been an ongoing situation since there's so much major arcana here, but this has been one of those, it feels like lessons or energies, take it as it resonates, that's come through your life in order to bring you closer to yourself, in order for you to free yourself from any past concepts or fears that are holding you back, or I really feel like things you believed about yourself that were burdening you, that weren't true, that weren't bringing you peace or peaceful situations. Like you have this deep inner knowing and this beautiful heart with this intuition. And so it's like, I think maybe you weren't seeing your value in the past, and this whatever happened here, whatever was the lost opportunity, whatever felt like abandonment, as you got a new perspective, you're able to see here, no, this is an opportunity for me to complete this cycle of feeling lost, of feeling confused, of feeling like I maybe unrequited in some way, or rejected or abandoned, or just a lost opportunity to regret. And so that cycle is completing. You're seeing the light, you're seeing a shift, and that is transforming, and you're having a breakthrough. And a whole big change is coming in, leading you into the direction where you feel confident and like you're shining your light, and you're happy, and you're in charge of your life, and you're creating foundations. For a lot of you with the partner, you know, but I think also in other areas of your life, creating loving, powerful, healing, strong, like really strongly loving foundations with a lot of passion. And you've learned how to overcome whatever this burden was. It's like this instinctual nature. You've learned how to listen to your intuition and pull out of the confusion and lean into the knowing that you deserve love. And that's maybe part of the perspective that comes in that allows this alchemization, this transformation to happen, and the light to come on inside of you. And when the light comes on inside of you, the wheel turns, literally, the wheel of destiny, and you're catapulted forward and complete this cycle. And I love that the Four of Wands is here too. I mean, that it's an ascension gateway. You're moving into a higher level of connection and commitment in your life, whether it's with a current person or someone new on the horizon, or, you know, someone returning, like whatever your situation is. But there is a whole new perspective shift here, and a whole transformation and new way of seeing things that is coming through. So I want to get a couple more. Let's get these Hermit cards, the Hermit Tarot. Just a little more energy out here. I'm not sure why, but I definitely want to close out your reading with the Moonology Oracle. Feeling that. But let's just get a couple from the Hermit deck since I pulled it. What else can we add to this reading, Spirit, that would be helpful? I want you. So yeah, like I said, I feel like there is a lot of desire here. This is a Strength card again. And, you know, for some of you, it's like you were able to overcome that feeling, you know, like you were able to, like, you know, overcome your desire. Sorry, I'm trying to put it into words. Like attraction and deep desire for something deeper. Like you were able to recognize that, like, because strength can resemble that too, is like being able to overcome lust or like instinctual desires, because often that leads to burdensome places and chaotic places. And so take that as it resonates, but it's like you've learned how to balance your desires in general. Like I said, this is affecting your whole life. Strength. You have this again? Are you kidding? Yeah, so that's a huge message for you. Ego. You're learning how to overcome, that's what I mean, those more egoic desires, the desires that are coming from a more superficial place, a more just simply like animalistic, not that there's anything wrong with that, you know, when it's integrated in certain ways, but this says ego ? And so 888 is definitely an angel number here for you, and it's a good sign about like being in connection here of this, like leading you into abundance, which we got already with the Queen of Wands and the Four of Wands. I'm also going to say there's so much attraction here. There is so much energy of passion and attraction. And I think it's coming from you loving yourself first and giving it to yourself first and overcoming, having the strength to overcome whatever your fears are, whatever stories you're telling yourself about the past, and allowing yourself to be confused by other people's behavior when it's really that behavior is about them. And that's what you're starting to see, and it's giving you the strength to overcome. The ego mind often fills us with fears of we're not good enough, or we can't do that, or we don't deserve love, or whatever the case, you know, just like that card says. So this is really amazing, and that people do want you. The more you move into that energy, the more attractive you become. And so much of your reading has been about that. I meant what I said with the 5 on the back. I don't know what tarot card she is referring to in this. It could be, I'm guessing, either the Five of Swords or the Five of Wands, but I do feel like you did stand your ground at some point and you've chosen you, and that has allowed you to move to calmer waters here where you've been able to do this introspection and this healing and hugely transformational work. So like I said, if this is all this week, is going to be an intense week, but I feel it's like more something that's been building and you're going to really move, you know, so, or maybe this is just the message that Spirit wanted you to hear this week. A lot of times that's it. It's like, just kind of, what do you need to hear right now? My favorite type of reading to do, most open-ended, but I do like to do the other kind too. I do like to do them all. And I am available for personal readings, by the way, and the link is in the description box if you would like for me to go more into your own personal situation. Okay, Spirit, to close out this beautiful Friday love reading for this beautiful Earth Angel, we have a time to give rather than take. Oh, that's crazy, because this card is all about self-care and self-love too. New Moon in Virgo. This is about a time to give to yourself. A time to take care of yourself. To turn your energy on. Like it literally says in the write-up about like eating well and taking walks in nature and meditating, being good to yourself, having quiet time, reading books, you know, just taking care of your body, mind, spirit, healing, loving yourself. Wow. And then this card that flew out is Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus. And I was getting that from the beginning of your reading, this energy of abundance and success. And whatever this is, like this is the breakthrough. This is the change. This is what Spirit wants you to know this Friday, is all this that we talked about that you're shifting out of is leading to prosperity. It's leading to a breakthrough in your destiny. So rest, take care of yourself, and allow this new perspective and this shift and this healing to come in. You have the strength to do this. Here, I want to put this over here. Okay, one more. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Yes, the wheel is turning. There's still time to shift your perspective. There's still time to move forward. There's still time to transform. There's still time to choose a different path. A path where you free yourself, where you get a new perspective, where you choose you in a big way. And not in a selfish way, but in a way that lights you up and builds a happy life for you. And I just keep hearing, it's a life that you deserve. On the back of the deck, we have the yes, thank you, Spirit. Take time to breathe out, disseminating moon. And that's what we were talking about. There's this message of just resting too. You've been through a lot. So even maybe this week, if you can find some time to rest, it'll give you that time to shift your perspective, especially if you haven't been feeling that transformative energy. Yeah. Beautiful, beautiful messages. What else is here? The Five of Swords. Yeah, I was saying I meant what I said. I thought that was the Five of Swords. So the past, look, that guy's even holding his head. I love in this deck how he's got a headache. Yeah, it was confusing. It was upsetting, whatever was going on before. And so you've released this burden, or you are this week. If you've already released it, or you're thinking about releasing it in the future, but this is the energy here. You're moving away from some sort of conflict, argument, difficulty that was creating confusion and just, yeah. I just heard low vibrational energy in your life. In other words, it was holding you back from this prosperity that lies ahead for you. So the pouring back into yourself and regains your confidence and allows you, with the Four of Wands, again, that's that prosperity, allows you to build something to celebrate. And if you think it's not possible, that's why this came out. Nothing is set in stone. It is possible. It's happening, actually. It's destined. And you're going to see this. There's going to be a breakthrough if you haven't already. So, wow. Powerful messages for you this week, this Friday. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know in the comments how this resonates or how this works out for you. I would love to share. I would love to know. And I do love to connect with you in that way. So thank you. Thank you for all the likes and the comments and the subscribes. It all helps my channel, and it helps me know that you appreciate the readings and inspires me to keep going as well. So again, thank you so much. I hope you have a beautiful, amazing weekend, or whenever this is. I hope you have an amazing couple days ahead, amazing week ahead. And you can meet me here again next Friday for another beautiful collective love reading. So love, light, many blessings to you, and I look forward to seeing you next time.